Okay, this is part 2 for Spiritual Bondage Introduction. Okay, as I was saying in part 1, at the end of it, that's it. Actually, that's my train of thought, actually. Took like 15 minutes to upload that video. Anyways, there's many different kinds of spiritual bondage. And atheism is a form of spiritual bondage. And it's presented to sound good. I mean, hold on a minute. And the way we the way Satan uses people is okay. It is easier to convert a Christian back to atheism than it is to convert an atheist to a Christian. It's so much easier because of how it sounds. I mean, hey, if God is this evil being who he's punishing people for something that Adam and Eve did, who's giving out all these harsh commandments, then he's not perfect himself. And if God's not perfect himself, then he's, then that means that that God can't shouldn't be judging anybody. Therefore, it sounds good, because if God truly is the way atheists make them sound, then then by our right, then God shouldn't be judging anybody, because he's no different. I mean, if God is truly like that, and also if God is truly like that, then who is he to forgive sin if he has sin himself? So once again, once again, who is he to forgive sin if he's sinned himself? And therefore, it sounds good. Distraction downstairs. Okay, anyways, 11 more minutes. Wow. Anyways, if God is this evil entity, then he shouldn't be talking about anybody else's sin. And he has no right to judge your sin. And you could live whatever you want. Then he's not a righteous judge, and if God's not a righteous judge, then there is no righteous judge. And you could live whatever lifestyle you want. And it sounds good to the flesh. I'm not saying that every atheist left God was planning to do something evil. I mean, some Christian who suddenly converted to atheism. What I'm saying is, it sounds better to the flesh It sounds better to us. And if God doesn't exist, no, the same thing applies. If God doesn't exist, then there is no righteous judge. There was nobody to judge us for our sin. There's nobody to and we could just and we won't get you know, we could just get by with anything we want. Therefore, atheism is spiritual bondage. Most people who are in spiritual bondage, they not only don't know that they're in spiritual bondage, I might even take us as far as some of that spiritual bondage is disguised to look like fun. Let's see, gambling, greed, is spiritual bondage. This is something that looks like fun. Alcoholism. Alcoholism is a form of spiritual bondage, and Satan cleverly disguises that to look like fun. Many people, I think they first started drinking planning to have fun. But I've seen movies, heard country songs. I don't listen to very much country, but I have heard some songs, and that's why I don't listen to country music. Which and it sounds like alcoholics aren't truly happy. You know, they're drinking to get away from, you know, stress. They can't handle stress. They need a drink. And if they don't have a drink, then they're probably gonna be cranky. And they like to drink and have fun, because it gets away from all that stress. And nobody has only one type of spiritual bondage. As I said in my last video, I think I had like 5, maybe more. I believe distraction is a form of spiritual bondage, and that's something that that I have trouble with a lot. I mean, as of right now, seeking to be filled with the Holy Spirit, maybe that will help me with that. Or maybe I might even need help with that in order to receive the Holy Spirit, because I'm too easily distracted. A distraction is a form of spiritual bondage, because even if you plan to get closer to God, the devil throws something in your way that he knows will get your attention, and sometimes it's very hard to resist it. And you just put that on. Let me look at this to see what it is, and I just do it in a couple minutes. And then next thing you know, yeah, my video froze. And then next thing you know, a couple of minutes turn to a couple of hours. Going to assume that the video didn't freeze when I was talking about that. Anyways, a couple of minutes can so quickly turn to a couple of hours. Let's see, little over 5 minutes left. So you get distracted with something. And sometimes I even got distracted listening to Christian music. Not that I'm gonna put down Christian music. And I guess I'm gonna get off topic for a little bit. About the about the music in general. Another big, it's kind of controversial about the Christian rock music and Christian rap music. And people make a big deal about whether or not it's truly Christian music. They go on YouTube preaching that Christian rock is not Christian music. I'm sorry, the Bible does not say that. The Bible does not say that a certain style of music is evil. However, the same instruments that are used in the praise and worship bands can also be used in the heavy metal bands, a secular style, spreading rebellion and whatnot. And the devil's message. So really, there's no certain style of music that is evil. It's the way that it's used. You cannot judge secular rock, the Christian rock, based off of secular rock, non-Christian music. If you're gonna do that, you might as well be judging that, saying that all guns are evil, regardless of how it's used. Which I believe that is caused by the spiritual bondage of deception and division. But I guess music would be another topic. Once I'm on, I just can't get on it, off it. Anyways, about music, there is no certain style of music that is evil, like I said. And there is no certain style of music that is good. It's the way it's used. Music is a tool. Now, some style of music, I will admit, might have been used by the devil at first. Rock music, rap music. And I think it's interesting that nobody ever mentions secular country music. But most of their songs are about drinking, lusting after women, divorce, marrying a woman for money, using drugs, nobody ever mentions that for some reason. Let's see, now there are very few country songs that I do like, and it has a good message. Very few. And once again, it's the way that it's used that's evil, not the music itself. Like if somebody was, people use YouTube videos to spread evil. Does that make YouTube evil? I guess this is it.